Hello everyone, and welcome to my guide on how I use auction house to make money, but also how I make my investment for later phases. This is my level 19 twink. Here you have these stats, really insane for hunters and casters. You have Night Reavers, really insane. This one is actually for Horde mainly, because Alliance can get a green one. I can't remember if Horde can as well, but this will be worth a bit. The healing staffs, really nice to get. And Shadow Fangs, of course. For rogues, together with Assassin's Blades. This one here could be for Warlock. This mace, it's like a bit worse than this one here, but we got them for like 5 gold each, so pretty cheap I think. Feet of Flanks for rogues, hunters. And this item, when I bought them it was really early. I got them between 2 gold to like 10 gold or so. Expect these to go higher. Sentry cloaks, Beast cloak as well. Some guns. This isn't Biz, but since they were like 1-2 gold each when I bought them, I felt like I would have to buy them. Witching staff for shadow spell damage, and some wands and other stuff. Here we have some really great blades, good for hunters, but also like really good for a rogue as a main hand weapon. At the same time you also have the butcher, which is really nice to invest into. The overalls here are from Nomagan, and you have this option as well, really insane cloak. Oh sorry, chest, but yeah, rogue. Tiger Strike's mantle, a great twink item as well, really expensive. Iron Deaver, you can get the one from Strength and Phone well, so I only paid like 3 gold at max for these, because I know people who really want to min-max will go for those. Forest Tracker Shoulders are really nice. River Pride, nice neck, a lot of stamina. Holy Shroud for healers. Petrol Spill leggings, I think this is best for Horde, but I can't remember. I just know this will be expensive as well. Starfaller, some more of the Forest Shoulders. Mantle of Thieves, a lot of agility. But the difference is the stamina here, so this I invest into as well. Trollbane leggings is another option if you don't go for these, but you always have the Nomagan quest. This is my upcoming level 39 twink. I really like to twink, but I've actually basically made it 39 as well, because we have some Stafford Jordans waiting in bank and some other blue stuff. So like in order to promote this market and actually increase the price for these, I've made a twink myself. But I don't have that many twink items right now. It's just some, some of the stuff I've actually got quite cheap. Some nicks. These we got from boosting ourselves. Here we have some items with spell damage, healing, and so those are really insane and eagle items. Some of them are gonna be used by myself, but like really nice items, really cheap, 1-2 gold or so right now, even cheaper sometimes. And this stuff like this will be worth a lot when people actually need to drink. This is one of my banks. Not like I have a lot of stuff stored here. Some Heart of Fire. This is like for later on, when you can transmute this into elemental fire. But by that time it's not going to be a huge profit. But I mean, I think we paid 5 silver each or so. So yeah, felt like a long-term investment. I like to do that as well. We have some flask recipes, some titans, some supreme power, some wisdom, and a resistant one. My own alchemist is gonna use one of them most likely. Else we're gonna sell my black lotus instead. But like, I think, I'm not 100% sure, it's like a chance we take that these might go up, as black lotus will start to sell at some point, phase 2 or phase 3. I could expect more people to actually buy these recipes, and at some point, people have so good gear that they don't do Upper Blackrock Spire really anymore, or Skolo, or Strat. So I think at some point these might go up, but I have no clue. It's a risk, and it's pretty expensive to take this risk, because this recipe is like 200 gold, 150 gold, 100 gold, and 30 gold or so. So yeah, here we have my bank with some potions. We have some free action potions, swiftness potions, and some protection potions to the right over here. And I stack these for phase 5 and phase 6, I believe it is, yeah. But also for this phase 2 coming up really soon in a few days. Like for PvP, it's nice to have these, and I think you can actually stack them. So we could use one of each. And there's a shadow and there's a fire as well. Mage is what I play, and I really dislike being against a shadow priest or warlock. That's like the worst for me. So if we have shadow protection potions, we'll probably be in a pretty good situation. This is another of my 19 twink banks. This one is for paladin and warriors, and we just have some trash weapons. I haven't really sent them yet to my weapon character. You see here, these are already enchanted, and a nice thing to do is always to pay attention to the chat, because sometimes people level up enchanting and they do these enchants for like next to nothing or sometimes free. This is my bank with elemental water, elemental earth for phase 5 and 6, next Ramas and Grai. Dream Foils is used for the flask, or sorry, the protection potions as well. So I stack up on those. So the first thing I do when I log in is always to check, of course, for Black Lotus, but also check for Twink Market. Try to see if we can find something cheap. If there isn't anything in the 19 Twink bracket, I go into 29. If there's nothing there, I go to 39. After that, I usually remove the level range or change it to 10 so we don't see the recipes, and then I scan for epic items. Here you can, like most of the items here cost a lot, but sometimes you can see someone undercutting by a lot. You can buy those, or what I've done a lot of times as well is, if you see someone undercutting, it might be because he's desperate for gold, right? So you can whisper the guy and maybe even get it for like 50% of the amount he posted for. Have happened a lot of times to me. But yeah, this is it for me today. I hope you liked what I had invested into, and you should probably invest to some of it as well. But make sure not to use all your money on only one item. Always try to invest into like different phases of WoW Classic, and try to pay attention to the market, what will increase and what will decrease, stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, have a great day, and I hope I will see you soon.